Ever wondered how one man can run electric car factories on 3 continents, launch rockets into orbit, and still appear in different countries within hours, without anyone really knowing how he got there? In an age where billionaire jets are live-tracked on social media, and every mega yacht has a fan account, there is one tech titan who treats movement itself like classified information: Elon Musk. Behind the tweets, the interviews, and the Mars dreams lies a far more practical empire. A hidden transportation web built to bend time, compress distance, and keep his family wrapped in layers of security and silence. This isn't just about owning expensive toys. It's about designing a private network where the sky, the road, the tunnels, and even the sea all answer to a single goal: control. Today on The Luxury World, we're stepping into that invisible network. From long-range jets that function like flying command centers, to Teslas that double as encrypted mobile offices, to tunnels and ships that turn travel into a private ritual. This is the side of Elon Musk you don't see on camera, the way he actually moves. Let's begin where his world truly takes off, high above the clouds, the private sky. For most people, flying is an interruption. For Elon Musk, it's the only way the schedule works. At the center of his airborne world are long-range Gulfstream jets, sleek, white, and deceptively quiet. On the outside, they look like any other billionaire's ride. On the inside, there's something else entirely: airborne offices built to keep his companies running while the rest of us are asleep at 40,000 feet. The cabin isn't dripping in gold. It's carved into zones of focus. One area becomes a conference room in the sky, where teams huddle over laptops while the map on the wall shows an ocean sliding underneath. Another becomes a lounge for engineers and executives to catch a few minutes of rest between strategy calls. At the back, a private suite waits, dark, quiet, and chilled, for the few hours Musk allows himself to shut down. Temperature is kept cool to keep minds sharp. Lighting shifts slowly to fight jet lag. Insulation and whisper-quiet vents create an almost unreal calm, even while the jet cuts through the air near the speed of sound. On paper, it's just a business jet with intercontinental range. In practice, it's a time machine. One day might start inspecting a rocket in Texas, pivot to investor meetings in California, then end walking through a factory in Europe. All made possible by a flying office that turns travel hours into working hours. And that office has backups. Older Gulfstream models stand by to move family members, key executives, or sometimes simply to confuse anyone trying to follow the trail. After a college student began posting Musk's flights in real time, privacy stopped being a preference and became a necessity. Tail numbers shifted. Some flights went chartered. Patterns grew less predictable. A plane might roar into the sky from Austin. Cameras swing to capture it. But somewhere else, a car door closes quietly, and the real journey begins in a different direction. To most of us, flight tracking is a curiosity. To Musk, it's a risk. So the sky becomes a chessboard. Multiple aircraft, altered routes, staggered departures. The goal is simple: move fast, move far, and leave as light a footprint as possible. The armored road. When Musk's wheels finally touch the ground, the future is usually waiting outside the hangar with a charging cable. His car fleet is no mystery: Model S, Model X, Model 3, Model Y, and the unmistakable Cybertruck. But to Musk, these aren't just cars. They're mobile terminals plugged directly into the digital nervous system he's been building for years. The Model S Plaid doesn't just do 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. It annihilates the idea of stuck in traffic. Every gap in the lane becomes acceleration. Every delay becomes shorter than it should be. Inside, the minimalist interior hides deep complexity. Each car is a secure device on wheels, sending encrypted data, receiving software updates, integrating seamlessly with Tesla's wider systems. It's transport, but it's also part of a network. For family logistics, the taller Model X and Model Y take over. Child seats, toys, and snacks on the surface, real-time location tracking, remote monitoring, and safety features humming quietly in the background. Around Musk himself, security specialists design movements like operations, not errands. Multiple Teslas might depart at different times. Some are decoys. Routes switch at the last moment. An innocuous SUV could carry the most important passenger, while the car everyone is watching rolls empty. And then there's the Cybertruck. Angular, stainless, almost aggressive. It looks less like a pickup and more like a prototype that escaped from a sci-fi storyboard. With armored panels and hardened glass, it's both a personal vehicle and a rolling billboard for Tesla's refusal to follow traditional design. See it at night, silent, electric, and brutally geometric, sliding through city streets. To fans, it's a dream come true. To Musk, it's also something simpler, a durable, attention-grabbing shield on wheels. The hidden tunnels. But the most Musk-like part of his ground empire might not be on the ground at all. It's below it. Through the Boring Company, Musk is carving tunnels under cities like Las Vegas and in parts of Texas. Today, they're marketed as experiments in public transit, Teslas gliding through color-lit tubes, tourists filming the ride. Look a little closer, and you see a different philosophy forming. Imagine stepping out of your house, taking a private elevator straight down, and entering a silent electric vehicle in a tunnel that only a handful of people even know exists. No surface traffic, no cameras. No one is watching which gate you pull up to. From there, the car shoots through a dedicated tunnel directly to a hidden door beneath an airport hangar or a factory. Officially, Musk hasn't built that exact system for himself, but the pieces are there. The idea is clear. The most sensitive movements of the future may not happen where anyone can see them at all. The underground is more than convenient. For someone like Musk, it represents total control over the one thing every traveler hates: uncertainty. The quiet sea. On the water, Musk's footprint is smaller, but no less intentional. He hasn't planted his flag on a giant personal yacht the way many billionaires do. Instead, he quietly charters advanced vessels when he needs them. A 70-plus meter yacht in Turkey here, a sleek, tech-filled ship in the Mediterranean there. To those watching from the shore, it looks like vacation. To people on board, it can feel more like a floating off-site. Entrepreneurs and engineers gathered in a sunlit lounge, laptop screens reflecting on glass, satellite connections quietly locking in above. The ocean offers something rare in a hyper-connected world: isolation on demand. A properly equipped yacht becomes a mobile meeting room, far from crowded hotel lobbies and prying microphones. By chartering instead of owning, Musk keeps his options open. Different yacht, different purpose. No massive crew or yearly maintenance tying him down. It's luxury, used like a tool. Design rumors swirl about a future Tesla-inspired super yacht, solar skin, batteries, and whisper-quiet propulsion. Whether it launches or not, the idea fits perfectly into the pattern. Step back, and the scattered pieces start to form a single picture. Most billionaires collect objects: cars, planes, yachts. Musk collects systems. His jets aren't there to be photographed. They're there to erase distance and expand the number of places he can physically be in a single week. His Teslas aren't just family cars. They're secure, updatable nodes in a software-driven universe he controls. His tunnels aren't just tourist attractions. They're first drafts of a world where the most important journeys bypass the surface altogether. His charters at sea aren't vanity projects. They're temporary, flexible sanctuaries where conversations can happen far from land and even further from leaks. In a culture obsessed with showing off, Musk's real luxury is what you don't see: the unposted flights, the unmarked convoys, the meetings that take place where no camera lenses can accidentally find them. Beneath all of it are three simple obsessions: privacy, safety, and time. From a distance, Elon Musk's transportation empire looks like a collection of very expensive machines. Up close, it feels more like a philosophy. He doesn't just buy ways to move. He redesigns them, bends them, and plugs them into a larger mission. To make the impossible schedule slightly less impossible, and to pull a science fiction future a little closer to the present. A jet becomes more than a symbol. It's a flying workspace that turns dead hours into productive ones. A Tesla becomes more than a car. It's another interface with the software ecosystem he's building. A tunnel becomes more than a hole in the ground. It's a prototype for a hidden layer of movement beneath everyday life. A yacht stops being a toy and becomes a temporary, isolated boardroom. Most of us will never charter a mega yacht, own a Gulfstream, or glide through a private tunnel. But understanding how someone at that level moves reveals something simple. The ultimate luxury isn't leather seats or rare wood. It's the power to decide how visible or invisible you want to be. For Elon Musk, travel itself has become a shield, a laboratory, and a stage he controls. A way to protect his family, accelerate his companies, and quietly test the future of transportation on himself first. You've been watching The Luxury World, where we look past the headlines to explore the hidden systems behind extreme wealth and power. If this journey into Musk's invisible highways fascinated you, stay tuned. There are many more secret fleets, private networks, and unseen worlds waiting just out of sight. Until next time, move with intention, stay curious, and remember, in the highest tiers of luxury, what you never see often matters most.